Okay, so if I was going to try to describe what I mean in all of the different eras about how important it is to bring history into your performance, let's start with the 50s and 60s. If you were auditioning for any of the Motown musicals, so to speak, everything from Memphis to Jersey Boys to Hairspray, what if you pictured yourself on stage at the Ed Sullivan Show and you had backup singers and the light was shining on you and you had a silvery mic instead of standing on the X and auditioning for a musical and screaming your face off? Or what if you lived in the 70s during the Vietnam era, and instead of screaming your face off and showing your range, you were on stage at Woodstock and you were healing people when you sang, because there's an ocean of people who've lost their brothers and their husbands and their fathers to the war? What if that's the way you thought about it? What if you were auditioning for Sister Act or Priscilla and you were a disco queen and the disco ball was spinning and you lifted the spirits of the people behind the table and said, I'm going to give you a great time, because that's what disco was about. Forgetting all the difficult stuff that happened during the Vietnam era and just forgetting about it and living and enjoying. What if when you were auditioning for Rock of Ages, you thought you were a real 80s rock star and had imaginary huge hair and skin-tight pants, and you were on stage in Secaucus, New Jersey, rocking out in front of a crowd full of people who also had big hair and shoulder pads? What if that was your performance? What if you were auditioning for Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson or American Idiot and you were in so much pain that it was so deep inside you that you had to pull us all into you so that we could see the pain inside of you instead of explaining it to us or showing it to us? And what if you were a fairy and you were auditioning for a musical like Once or Spring Awakening, and when you performed your audition song, instead of telling us how you feel, you simply in your performance felt so connected to your feelings that you painted a picture for us, so that when we watched the picture you were painting, we as an audience had feelings about our own lives, not yours. Think about it.